Hello friends, I'm Jana.eubank here with the March 2025 Hip Kits. Hip Kit Club always has the most beautiful pattern paper in their kits, and today my assignment is to work with this Reflections pattern paper. It's a pattern paper that has a series of stained glass windows across it in a grid, but I decided to cut out those windows and rearrange them to create a background for my layout. So first things first, I'm going to start out by matting my photos with this blue paper, or actually cardstock from the Cardstock kit. This is called Courageous. I love this blue. I thought it complemented my photos perfectly. And now I'm going to play with these stained glass windows. My idea was first to kind of create a rectangle where the rounded portions of those windows were meeting in the center. But as I laid my photo on top, I didn't quite like that. And I decided to switch those and have the rounded portion of the stained glass windows along the top and bottom, almost creating a series of scallops in these really fun designs. So I'm going to go ahead and use my grid ruler here and get these all lined up straight on my page. Now there is a gap in between these windows because I wanted the section to appear a bit larger, but don't worry, I'm going to cover that gap with my photos and some other elements from the kits. So I'll place my photos here on the right hand side, and then my idea is to grab like a journaling spot or something like that to anchor my title and my journaling here on the left. Now I went through the tags and journal spots from the March hip kits, and as I flip through these, they're so cute, but I just can't find one in the right color or shape that I feel will complement my photos. So what I decided to do was to go to the dies for the month, and I pulled out the blanket stitched oblong nested dies. So I'm going to grab the cardstock from the Cardstock kit, and I'm going to create one of those large rectangle pieces using the Zesty cardstock, which is the yellow color. This works out really well because it starts me on a path of creating a visual triangle of that yellow color. You can see that I have a stained glass window in the top and bottom row in that yellow, and then I just felt like that yellow on the left hand side of the photo worked out great. So I also fussy cut several of these lace borders from another pattern paper in the kit. That one is called Giggles and Laughs, and I'm going to place this as an anchoring strip underneath the bottom edge of both my journal spot here, that cut out nested oval, and my photos. Now as I played with that, I have the word shine picked out from the cardstock die cuts, and I was going to place that across the bottom of my journal spot here, and I decided to go one size up on those ovals, so I did recut that in a larger size. I'm now headed over to the Cardstock Florals, and I want to look for something to accent the colors of these photos or of these stained glass windows. I try all of them on, of course, but I decided to go with this one that has the purple, the large purple flower, and the blue flower, and that starts creating a visual triangle with those other colors of stained glass windows. Now the blue shine script word that I picked out from the cardstock die cuts, it wasn't quite standing out against that lace border piece that I had placed below, and also the blue photo mats. So I decided to bring in that little green label piece from the cardstock die cuts to help set that apart. So I really like how this looks. I went ahead and popped those up with some foam, and now I'm looking for some additional elements that I can use to accent the right side of my title and just start to fill out the other corners of this layout. So as I flip through I find these adorable butterflies. I love butterflies for a springtime layout, so of course I pull those out. And then I love this little tea kettle within the purple color because it starts to form, or bring in more of that purple color on the right hand side of that title, and I just feel like it looks really good. Now it doesn't really have anything to do with my photos, but if you know my daughter, you know that she loves to cook in the kitchen. She's constantly experimenting, so that little tea kettle there definitely matches her personality and is just a sort of a subtle nod to her personality, even though this layout isn't anything about tea kettles or cooking or anything like that. But tea kettles are very springy, and so I'm going to go ahead and add that to the right side of my title there, and then the butterflies are placed on the either side of the oval. Now I love these foam buttons that are also included in the embellishment kit, and I'm going to bring in a green one to start bringing that green color over to the right side of the page. And so I just pop out the little centers. The little holes are already pre-cut for you. You just have to pop out the little foam dots that are in the way, and then I threaded a needle with some thin white twine, just some crochet twine, and then tied a bow onto that. And then I also used that little pink flower sprig to bring a little bit of floral over to the right hand side. So I really love how this is looking. And now I'm going to start flipping through the other embellishments in the embellishment kit to find some sprinkling elements or some other tiny things that I can start adding in to fill out each of these clusters. Now I decide to sprinkle in these little dots and these hearts from the glitter foam stickers. These are so pretty. I don't know if you have them already in your stash, but they are so sugary and so pretty with all that glitter, and I just really love how they look on this layout. So I'm going to take a minute and sprinkle those in. Now eventually I do switch out the dots for hearts, and you'll see that in the closing shots, but I'm just going to keep moving forward with the design. Now also in the tags and journal elements are these little word strips in this like soft wash watercolor, I don't know, looking background. It's so cute. And I pick out a couple of phrases there to go underneath my title just to kind of underline it or underscore it. Now I felt like I needed some more green over on the right side of my layout. So I went to the Pocket Life kit and I just found this little label here. Well, there's a little green washi tape piece and a little green label, and I decided to tuck that green label in just under the right edge of the photo just to bring some of that green over to the right hand side of the page. Now I loved how my layout turned out. I was actually thinking I was finished, but it felt a little, I don't know, sparse. I felt like I wanted to keep decorating and playing with all the fun things in the kit. So I decided to grab this lemon yellow branding strip from the Reflections paper, that's that same stained glass paper, and try out putting some of these strips across the top and bottom. So I just tore a couple little pieces of that, and then I'm pairing it with a thinner lace piece that I fussy cut out of the Giggles and Laughs paper. So I'm going to play with that for a moment, and I'm just adding those across the top. I did it on the top left corner, but I decided to go along the top edge with that. And I like it, but I'm not sure if I love it. So I do end up peeling those off. And what I decided to do was I felt like I needed more color, I guess. I love color when I'm scrapbooking. So I decided to trim down the background pattern paper and add a frame to that with another piece of the cardstock. So I went and found the calm colored cardstock from the Cardstock kit, which is the green color. Here you can see me peeling off these, and I'm going to add that, and I really like that. It just feels like it finishes it off for me. It doesn't feel like things are falling off the edge, and so I'm going to go ahead and replace that, and I'm going to also replace the strips as well. So I'm going to place those across the top and bottom, and then I'll take this over to my sewing machine off camera and add a straight stitch all across the edge, all around the edge of the layout, and then I'm also going to add some zigzag and straight stitches to those border strips or those branding strips that I've placed across the top and bottom corners of this photo or of this layout. So you can see a little close up of that here, and I'm going to continue decorating. Now I did pull in a couple of those pennant flag pieces from the cardstock die cuts in the embellishment kit. I kind of tucked those in there. I I wanted to add some more decoration to these, so I went to these fussy cut flowers. Those are fussy cut from the pattern paper called Bloom and Grow. That's so many pretty flower choices in this kit. So I just pulled out a few of those little purple flowers to add there. And then I just went to the Puffy stickers, and I'm going to tuck in some little elements. I found 2 little seed packets that I think are so sweet, so I add those to the bottom. And then I wanted to find something to complement that in the top row. I am tucking in a few of these little branches from the Puffy stickers, but in the back of my mind, I'm thinking about, where I can find something a little larger to kind of complement that on the top strip. I do go ahead and place these little phrase pieces, but I head on over to the cardstock die cuts, and in there I found this little postage stamp image. So I'm going to peel off everything in the top left corner, and I'm going to place that postage stamp there. Almost looks like the seed packets in the bottom, but so it's, repeats that design element. And now I'm going to replace the little purple flower, repeating those elements and textures in both of those little clusters there. So I didn't want to let those little flags go to waste, so I'm just going to tuck them underneath that postage stamp, almost like little tails there, and just tuck in some more of those puffy flowers. So that finished finishes out this page. Of course, I did replace the dots with more heart puppies or foam glitter stickers. So here's a shot of those in the closing shots. Thank you so much for joining me. Again, this is the March 2025 Hip Kits. They're gorgeous. They're beautiful. Come check them out and we'll see you next time.